regardless, he got all pissy that Kick wouldn't fund a Kick Streamer Awards. And just, like, started going on a rampage. Like, Aiden Ross is, I think, one, like, yeah, Lacey was the one that said Kick doesn't pay enough, and yeah, but Aiden Ross is his own personal, Aiden Ross is his own special kind of scumbag. Right? But apparently he's going after Mousy now. Apparently this jackass thought it was a good idea to go after Mouse. I cannot wait to see just how much this backlashes on him. You're gonna go after the internet's favorite VTuber. You're going to go after one of the most wholesome VTubers on the fucking planet, who has the voice of an angel and is literally like the spokesperson for people with chronic illnesses, and is one of the most popular streamers of all time. And you're going to go after Mousy. I can't wait to see how spectacularly this blows up in his face. But before I actually start the video, just to show you guys, Reb's glasses are at normal size. Okay? His glasses are at normal size. Right now. We must keep a weather eye on this, okay? Keep a weather eye on him. But let's jump into this.
Hey, what's up, guys? Riff here. So today we're going to be talking about the Streamer Awards and the drama circulating this event, mainly stemming from those who were nominated and those who were not nominated for various categories. And we're going to be looking at the...
Hello, Chromies. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. Welcome in.
To die.
No, he's not going to die. Well, his career. I don't know. Welcome in, cronies. Welcome in, Raiders. Because right at the beginning of a review. Good timing. Thank you, Boondocks. Thank you very much. Yeah, since good timing, we were just jumping into a rev stream cut. It's like 15 seconds in. Apparently, Aiden Ross, from his thumbnail, from Rev's thumbnail, Aiden Ross is deciding to go after Mousy. I can't wait to see, and I'm eagerly waiting to see how much it blows up in his face. So let's do it.
Drama centering around the host of this event, Cutie Cinderella, who has been shedding tears nonstop as she faces some very real criticism stemming from the people who are nominated for various awards, who seem like they are friends of hers who are being launched and forced into these categories because it serves their own interests.
And remember what I said earlier about the vanilla, whatever the hell her name is, vanilla, whatever fuck her name is, how nobody fucking heard of her until the drama with Cutie and Valkyrie, and then all of a sudden, Vanilla Mace, nobody ever fucking heard of her until this drama with Cutie and Valkyrie, where Tinu was talking about her father, and then all of a sudden, she is so fucking popular, she's getting nominated for 2 streamer awards? Yeah. Yeah, this isn't fucking, like, nepotism-esque bullshit going on right here. Yeah, keep crying, Cutie. Keep shedding the tears. No one believes the crocodile tears. No one fucking believes it. You have basically shit in your own bed, and now it's time to lie in it.
But anyways, let's start with the focus of today's title and thumbnail. It has to do with this category, the Best Stream Duo.
Really?
And one of the nominees is Seadog VA and Ironmouse. Now, seeing this...
Thank you, Goku. And yes, I got to turn those off. They are turned off. Thank you for the follow, Goku.
This absolute loser, Aiden Ross, decided, hey, here's an opportunity to slander a chronically ill woman. And once again, not the first time, but one of the multiple times he has claimed she is a man. Yeah, once again, this coping,
fuck's
seething
sake.
loser, this loser is once again claiming that a chronically ill woman is a man because she uses an anime avatar as a streamer.
How are they a duo? No disrespect. I've never. How could Ironmouse and Sea Dog even be sit together, brother? It's a robot. It's a.
Get poisoned.
Poisoned by our constituents.
Did you put it in? I couldn't feel it.
Yeah, I put it in.
Okay.
This guy, bro. Listen, he's probably flirting. He's probably flirting with a man, bro. Yo, we don't even know if Ironmouse is a man or not.
Hey, Aiden Ross, go fuck yourself.
We're having a good time until you showed up, jeepers! Go have some coffee with cream or something, because I'll tell you something. This is a happy place.
Yeah. Aiden Ross, go fuck yourself with a bad dragon wrapped in concertina wire, soaked in ghost pepper hot sauce, with a stick of TNT shoved right up the middle of it. And I'm debating on like the fuse. Mousy is 1,000 fucking times the streamer you could ever even have a wet dream of being. Okay? You do not deserve to lick her VTuber shoes. She is someone that has done more than you can ever hope to. She is an accomplished operatic singer who has sung on stream, who has done live performances, like as live as she can be with a 3D avatar because she is ill, because she has a chronic fucking illness that requires her to basically be a bubble girl. She cannot really go outside because she has immune deficiency syndrome. She has done multiple fucking charities for it. She got fucked out of $500,000 for that charity by the shoujo because they were a bunch of fucking scumbags that decided to steal charity money in addition to her own fucking money. And what does she do? A week later, holds her own fucking stream, makes more than double that amount for the charity, all because she is one of the most amazing people in the streaming space. So Aiden Ross, go fuck yourself, you pathetic little cuck boy. Just shut the fuck up, you whiny little bitch.
I'm not even joking, bro. Los and Wad is a father and son, a wholesome father and son friendship.
Oh, and Mousy isn't? Yeah, see, what he's doing? Here's what he's doing. Here's what he's doing. He's standing for, wait, who was it they were standing for there? Was it Lacey?
Los and Wad is a father and son, a wholesome father and son.
Yeah. So he's standing for someone that he knows. He doesn't even fucking know who Mousy is. Guarantee to you, his head is shoved so far up his own ass. He's tasting what he had for breakfast a week ago. He doesn't even know who Mousy is. He's making a comment about Mousy by just going, you know that because she's a VTuber, you know she's a man, right? He doesn't even know who she is. He does not even know a thing about the friendship that Connor and Mousy have and have had for years. Yeah, he literally hates her because she's a VTuber. And what's more, he hates her because she is 1,000 times more popular and more beloved than he is. See, Aiden, I don't know if you're streaming on Kick right now. I don't fucking care. You're a piece of shit. You act like you're some big Billy badass. You act like you're some wannabe thug. That's how you talk. You talk like you are a wannabe thug, which you're not. You're just a little piss boy. Let's get that straight. And you use your audience for money. You are basically like Lacey from FaZe, where you just give a shit about money. You only care about how much money you can make off of your audience. You don't actually give a fuck about them. You view them like they're biological wallets, like they're walking ATM machines that you can take money from. That's how you view your audience. Mousy actually cares about her audience. Ironmouse has, from day one, Ironmouse has had nothing but love for everyone that comes to her streams. Everyone. She has shown it every single time. She actually cares. Mouse actually has heart. She is, and that's why she is one of the most beloved streamers of all time. Is because she has heart. And she offers that heart to everyone that takes part in her streams. And Mousy and Connor are some of are like some of the most fulsome friends you will ever see. But see, you wouldn't know about that because you view people in a transactional manner. You don't actually give a shit about anyone except how they can be beneficial to you. So you can't grasp the concept of a person like Mouse being nice simply because they are a nice and a wonderful person. You can't grasp that concept because you don't have that in you because you are a transactional piece of shit and you just view people like ATMs. But slandering Mouse like this, by going, oh, because she's a VTuber, she's a man. Well, dude, you just basically just dug yourself into the fucking trenches of all of the cucked out, basement-dwelling, neckbeard chuds on the internet. You literally took your already low IQ and shoved it into the dumpster. Bravo. I didn't think much of you before. I thought you were a piece of shit as is. Now you have exemplified that you're basically you're something not even a Pocostomus would eat. Bravo.
Friendship, bro. That's just my take, bro.
So here we go again. It looks like, once again, Aiden Ross is claiming Ironmouse is a man. He's been doing this for literally years.
And by the way, you think I'm pissed. You can hear Rev is pissed. Like, me and Rev are both pissed. I am obviously far more verbose in how much I am pissed. Clearly, I am far more verbose on it. But you can hear it in Rev's voice, both before and after that Aiden clip. You can hear it in his voice. Rev is pissed. He is fucking pissed about what Aiden Ross is doing.
This absolute troglodyte has been doing this for years. He is claiming that Ironmouse is a man because she uses a Vtuber model. Was this guy born literally yesterday? It reeks of jealousy, and also, like, why are you fantasizing so much about Ironmouse being a man? Like, tell me, do you have evidence to support what you're claiming?
No, of course he doesn't.
Of course not. But again, this guy who is so strongly attacking Ironmouse for simply existing, he comes out to defend Cutie Cinderella.
Oh, of course.
Who's getting hate online for picking and choosing the nominations for the Streamer Awards. Let's listen to this very intellectual individual.
The reason why I feel so bad for Cutie Cinderella is because she's getting pressure from her sponsors to choose pre-selected people, probably. Most likely, right? Allegedly. I don't know. That's what I've been hearing. So, like, and now everyone's mad at her. She's breaking down and shit, and I feel her, bro. Like, she's not going to be able to make everyone happy. She's...
Yeah, I'll let him finish before I tear it.
Signing yourself up. Twitch really need to be the one to be doing the show. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We spoke with Eddie.
Wait, what did you say there?
Signing yourself up. Twitch really need to be the one to be doing the show.
Oh, you piece of shit. Okay. First and foremost, he's defending Cutie Cinderella for basically doing a rigged show where she just basically she's just nominating all of her friends for a streamer award. So first of all, he's defending on that. He's defending Cutie for basically running a scam, quote unquote, award. That's number one. Good job, you cock gobbler. Number 2, that end part there. You know why he said that? You know why he said that last part? I'll play it again. Listen to the last part that he says here before I paused.
So, like, and now everyone's mad at her and she's breaking down and shit, and I feel her, bro. Like, she's not going to be able to make everyone happy. She's signing herself up. Twitch really need to be the one to be doing the show.
Yeah, you know why he said that, right? He said that because Kick recently told him, no, we're not going to fund your Kick Streamer Award. That's why he said that. He's trying to throw shade because he's still not over that Kick basically said, no, we're not going to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars for you to host a Kick Streamer Award when they're only just starting to climb in the market share. Bear in mind, while Kick is gaining popularity, it still has not achieved a tremendous level of success. It's why Kick is going to be starting to introduce unobtrusive ads onto the platform, because now that they're gaining market share, they have to start looking more long-term, looking to the future of how to fund the company, because right now with their payouts, they need to actually look at funding the company. And so when Aiden Ross, this fucking cock gobbler, decides to go to Kick and go, hey, give me money to get, buy me a streamer award show that I can have. And Kick's like, no. And he decides to start throwing shade. That's why he's throwing shade at Twitch, is because he's still not over the fact that Kick told him, no, you're not that important. We're not paying for your streamer award show. That's it. That's why he said that.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro. We spoke with Eddie, me and Priz chat. Eddie does not want to cover the Kick Awards shit anymore. So we are not doing my version of it anymore.
See? Boom! He's salty as fuck. He's still salty as fuck that Kick would not pay for his streamer awards. And he is jealous as hell that Cutie Cinderella is able to do her streamer awards and that she was able to get sponsors for it and he didn't. And he's a butthurt little piss pants boy. Uh-huh. Yeah, Aiden, no one would have given a shit if you did his streamer awards. No one would have fucking cared. And I think Eddie from Kick may have known that. No one gives a shit about Aiden Ross. He is not as popular as he likes to think he is. He is an entitled little piss boy that nobody fucking cares about. And he's like he's a wannabe thug. And basically, like, I'm if I were to guess, he started streaming probably when he was a teenager and has lived his entire life streaming and does not actually grasp how reality works because he's basically grown up streaming. Oh yeah, Revan? Well, if Asmon had asked Kick, Asmon would have said, I'll pay for like half of it. If Asmon asked Kick, hey, can we do a streamer awards? I'll actually kick in for half of it if you guys can maybe sponsor half of it. Like, Asmon would actually put his money where his mouth is. Aiden Ross is not poor. Aiden Ross has a lot of money, so Aiden Ross probably could have afforded to do exactly the same thing. If he'd gone to Kick and said, hey, we should do our own how about we do our own streamer awards? It'd be a really good way to, showcase the platform, get some advertisement for our platform, and I'll even go in on half if you guys would be able to do do half of the sponsorship costs with me. I'll split the cost with you if you can sponsor half of the cost. Kick might have actually said yes if he did that. But no! He's like, no, I am so special, I want Tick to pay for the whole fucking thing. And Tick went, no. Tick rocks, fucker. And he is still so salty over it. Give me those salty tears, Aiden Ross. Give me those delicious salty tears, piss boy.
You're a simp, dude. An embarrassing simp. Congratulations. You were simping for the host and creator of this event, Cutie Cinderella. who's got a whole lot of baggage to come with her.
Exactly, Indo,
because,
exactly.
Well, she's been in recent beefs with Vanilla Mace.
Here we go.
I know, It's not like someone who was created yesterday. This is a real streamer with a lot of following. Vanilla Mace is someone that publicly called out Cutie Cinderella and her...
Yeah. And by the way, no one had ever heard of her before this incident. Vanilla Mace was not on anyone's radar before this incident. Before her collab with Cutie and Valkyrie, this person was a complete unknown. And then all of a sudden, she's in 2 categories for the Streamer Awards. Exactly.
Connections to the group FaZe, and also shamed Cutie Cinderella for not disavowing her own father for times where he was transphobic. Okay? And who did the creator of this Streamer Awards put on the best breakout streamer list? Oh, it's Vanilla Mace.
Not only breakout.
That is some brain-broken behavior. This person betrayed you for clout, and you, on your own volition, put her in this list. This is beyond pathetic. And
not only best breakout, but put her into Sapphire streamer too. Remember, I showed you guys that. She also got put into best Sapphire streamer, or like the Sapphire Award streamer. She got into 2 sections. Not just breakout, but Sapphire as well.
By the way, the main reason Vanilla Mace was making all this uproar about Cutie Cinderella and FaZe is because she believed that they were transphobic, homophobic, whatever phobic and ist sorts of terms you can add to the list. And
it's
guess
popular
what?
this week.
4 days ago, she was at a FaZe party.
Shocking.
There she is in a wig. That's her. So you're literally sacrificing your dignity to defend this absolute hypocrite. You are...
Are we shocked? Are we at all? Not like Ludwig and Kyr get shocked, of course. But is anyone surprised by this? All of these LA streamers are fake as fuck. They're all part of this like Mean Girls club. And that's what the Streamer Awards are all about. It's all just one giant Mean Girls club. And we're not invited. And people like Vanilla Mace don't have a personality, so she gloms onto other people like Cutie and Valkyrie to try and just like absorb some of their popularity via osmosis. She's basically a Cutie orbiter. She's basically like an LA streamer orbiter at this point. Kind of like how Denims and Frogan are Hasan orbiters. She is like a Cutie FaZe orbiter trying to like suck up some of that cool. So she could be a cool LA streamer herself. And Larith, thank you for the subby.
To defend this absolute hypocrite. You are just like your boyfriend, Ludwig, who has no spine. Congratulations. You're just like Ludwig. You have absolutely no spine whatsoever. You were owned by Hasan, and we'll get into that in just a second. But Ludwig finally had something to say.
Really?
Basically, whining and moaning about, oh, it's so bad.
Oh, yeah. This is Ludwig. Like, oh, why are people going after my girlfriend for creating a completely fake and bullshit show where it's like the only people that win are our friends? Why is the internet being so mean to my girlfriend? See, cause internet, I have to say this because otherwise Cutie won't let me kiss her ass. He's doing this because Cutie won't fuck him if he doesn't. That's basically it. If Cutie doesn't go on Twitter and defend her, she's not giving up that pussy for him. It's literally as simple as that. Because Ludwig has no spine. He is beholden to literally everyone in his circle, be it the Hasan orbit, the LA streamers orbit in general, whatever. He has no spine, and he is subservient to every one of these streamers in this orbit, and he will do whatever he needs. For Hasan, he basically will just belly up to Hasan and accept the shock collar with glorious glee, just so he can I'm friends with Hasan. With Cutie, well, she won't fuck him if he doesn't defend her, and it's really as basic as that.
People are so mad, and Mr. Beast responded, no one cares about you, dude. But here's Ludwig, right? He's finally responding publicly to the criticism going towards his girlfriend, Cutie Cinderella, for the Streamer Awards.
Yeah, he has no spine. And he actively tries to poison his friends. He will actively take an alcoholic. He will actually coerce an alcoholic into consuming potentially lethal amounts of alcohol, the whole time screaming, "Let's up those numbers." That's who Ludwig is. He is someone that will potentially cause a lethal level of alcohol poisoning into someone he supposedly claims is a friend for clout. So he'll have a popular stream. That is Ludwig.
But here's the response from Ludwig when Hasan was waving his meat around in front of her.
Hasan.
Naughty.
Hasan is naughty.
Addicted to Zins.
Addicted to Zins. Posts his package online. Tells his friends to look at it.
Ew.
He also, during Fear and, he put on his costume and he came in and he said, "You could see my dick in this." And I said, "Hasan, I'm not looking." And then he proceeded to hump the air and he said, "Look." And I said, "I'm not looking."
That's crass.
Oh, would you look at that? The biggest Hasan simp, Ludwig, would once again back down. But don't worry.
My God, chat! Oh my God, chat! Oh my God! Yes! Rep is so angry his glasses grew 3 times that day! Oh, it's so deep. Alistair, I'm developing a new hypothesis. More further testing will be required, but I am working on a new hypothesis. His glasses reflect his mood. They are an extension. They are like a mood ring. His glasses at this point have become like a mood ring. He will talk normally, but then when he gets aggravated, kaboom! Big size. Big size. If yes, we Revan, we may need to explore the possibility. We may need to contact the SCP. I think we may have moved beyond standard medical technology, and we may need to reach out to the specialists. We may need to reach out to the SCP on this one. This could be very serious. We don't know. If they could keep growing, they could take over they could grow so big they could crush the planet. We may need to reach out to the SCP on this one. Is it?
Simp Ludwig would once again back down. But don't worry, Hasan is not happy. In fact, the results of this situation are shocking. Yes, because the best just chatting streamer category did not include Hasan Piker. I know this might shock all of you, but he is very upset. To put it the slightest, he is very upset. But of course, he doesn't care, but he's very upset.
Actually, this was the first year I skipped voting. Sharing the losses, huh? I mean, let's be real. You didn't promote it enough. It was mentioned once when you had 22 viewers on the end of it.
Again, we saw this the other day. He sounds so drunk. I swear to God, he sounds so fucking drunk in these latest. Like drunk and or high. One of the two. He is consuming some kind of a depressant of some sort. Either it's alcohol or drugs or something. But he's definitely on something.
9-hour broadcast? Yeah. That's still larger than 99.9% of all of the other fucking... Dude, this is what I mean.
Eh?
Like, really? You think... Excuse...
But by the way, look at the video he's got up now. The fucking Mandami as fucking Superman. He's in fucking China, cock-gobbling Mao's little red book of communism and how to basically slaughter hundreds of thousands of people that do not conform to the Chinese Communist Party. And he's still got Mandami, another communist, although not as extreme as China, so...
Cry your little bitch tears.
And he's got him in a Superman outfit. God.
XQC was nominated for Just Chatting Streamer of the Year.
Yep.
Can you make that? Can you make that work in your brain? Chatter who said, "Oh, you didn't have that many viewers when you were promoting it and also voting on it." Who cares? I don't care about the streamer awards.
Yeah, he doesn't care so much. He's shit-faced. That's how much he doesn't care, chat. He doesn't care so much that he's getting shit-faced on every stream lately. Every stream he's done lately that has not been like an out and about like IRL stream, he has been drunk or high or both. Every fucking one that he's done lately. He's spiraling. He is spiraling so fucking hard. Yeah, you can see the walls closing in, and more people are turning against him. His own chatters, some of whom have been there for years, like have been subscribed to him for years, are turning on him. He's already crashed out several times saying, "I hate being a streamer, I hate this, I hate doing all this." He's already crashed out a couple of times. He is spiraling. He is, he is circling the drain, and it is glorious to see.
I think it's really hilarious that Cutie Cinderella, and really Ludwig as well, they try so hard to simp for Hasan. In fact, this useful idiot tried so hard.
They have returned back to normal. To do an examination. We need testing. Okay, who has their contacts that are still active with the SCP? Revan, do you still who still has active contacts with the SCP, their local SCP division? Anybody? Whoever still has an active contact, okay, Silver, I need you to get on the horn with SCP immediately and tell them we have a code orange. I repeat, a code orange situation. We need agents dispatched immediately. Okay? We need to get this under control because we don't know how much this could be threatening the entire planet. So anybody, if your contact with the SCP is still active and you still are still able have a clear line of comms, we need to get in touch with them immediately, and we need agents dispatched right away.
To defend Hasan, that about a month or two ago, she said, "Oh no, wait a second, Hasan, he did have tape on the shock collar, but he removed the prongs," and basically like completely contradicted everything that Hasan was doing. Yeah, good job, buddy. But of course, Cutie...
And again, all of these people all of these people in this LA streamer community, do you know why they're so fucking stupid? It's because all of them have literally grown up streaming. None of these LA streamers have lived an actual normal life. They've grown up behind a web camera streaming to people. And they don't know how real life works. They don't know how to interact with people in a realistic way outside of on a street. That's why they're all so fucking stupid. That's why their social skills are basically non-existent, except for the people that they collab with when they get together. Because they you know, kind of like how there's a concern right now about how kids are getting raised by tablets, which is a legit concern. These LA streamers were literally raised by streaming. That is how that they were raised at the tail end of their formative years and beyond. They don't know what real life actually is or how to interact in it.
Cinderella would make a post or a part of her stream talking about why the problematic streamers were not nominated. And she basically says their audience didn't show up. Yeah, remember these words, by the way.
Somebody said, are problematic people blackballed from getting nominated? No, they've just never nominated. Turns out their audience doesn't show up.
So that was a fucking lie.
Bullshit. You're gonna tell me that Asmongold and Tectone and Ironmouse's audiences aren't showing up to nominate their streamer? Cutie, I will say this again, and no, this is not a particular kink of mine. Don't piss on our heads and try to tell us that it's sunshine, sweetheart. Okay? Yeah, Cotton, Numi, Sen, Neuro. Like, are you fucking telling me that the Swarm did not come out in fucking droves to nominate Neuro for a number of categories? You're telling me the Fluffers didn't come out in droves to nominate Cotton, particularly for like the Sapphire and VTuber award? You're telling me that I don't know what Zentrea's community is called, but you're telling me that Sen's community didn't come out? Sen, who has had some of the highest, who was rated as one of the highest streamers for the month of, I think, August? The geckos. Okay, you're telling me the geckos didn't come out in droves to nominate Sen? And would you fucking sigh? No. The simple answer is no. They did. But they're not LA streamers. They're not part of your little Mean Girls club. And so they didn't get nominated.
I think when people have like a crazy audience or whatever, you know, I don't see Jack Doherty's audience voting for him. I just don't. They just don't show.
Because, yeah, I said this yesterday. Because Jack Doherty is a washed-up has-been who is now getting arrested for methamphetamine possession, and his audience is maybe 1/4 of what it used to be. Nobody fucking cares about Jack Doherty anymore. But nice try to gaslight. Good try. Too bad it sucked entirely.
Show up. I don't know. I wish I could. It is always funny.
Yeah,
Audiences will complain every year that they weren't nominated and then like not do nominations on stream or not tweet about it or not like ask their audience to vote for them or nothing. They'll give nothing. They give nothing, you know? It's like you do have to log in with a Twitch account.
Thank you, Bear Bear.
And you have to fill it out, which I know some people's viewers don't have.
You can log in with a Twitch account or a Google account, you dumbass. It's right there at the bottom of the page. You can log in with your Twitch account or you can log with your Google account, which people have one or the other. So don't even fucking try it. It's again, she's deliberately obfuscating. She's deliberately leaving out the Google part because more people have a Google account than they do a Twitch account. But she deliberately didn't mention the Google account because if she'd mentioned the Google account, people would be saying exactly what I'm saying is, just about everybody has a Google account. You're telling me that people did just click on the G and use that? Huh? Even if they don't have a Twitch account, they more than likely have a Google account? But no, she conveniently left that out, didn't she?
I won't say the quiet part out loud.
Oh no!
Yeah.
We hate problematic streamers. By the way, I guess it's up to Cutie Cinderella to determine.
But by the way, problematic streamers, I confirm for me for this chat. I heard something about Extra Emily was like breaking traffic law on stream, like she was driving through red lights on stream. Is that true? That she was doing a stream and she was driving and she just like was blowing red lights while on stream? Okay. And she also waved a gun around. Sounds a little problematic to me. That kind of sounds a little problematic to me. No, Nux Guy, no, that was a Kick streamer that did that, who was immediately banned after that occurred. Yet that was not Extra Emily. She did not get into a wreck. That was not her. And yeah, and Leaf, you bring that up. Cutie is saying, well, what about Jack Doherty? Why aren't his people coming out? Bitch, Jack Doherty is the definition of a problematic streamer. He is, next to Johnny Somali, one of the #1 problematic streamers. And yet you point out him as an example of, well, why didn't Jack Doherty's audience come out? You wouldn't have allowed him on the stream, even if he did get an insane amount of nominations, because he's a problematic streamer in your eyes. Because he causes chaos, wrecks out his fucking car, abuses his camera people, and has recently been fucking arrested. So shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch. Go cry some more. It's the only thing you're good at these days is fake tears.
And what is a problematic streamer? I know she's lying. Everyone knows she's lying. The people that are problematic, they're being excluded because they are a brand risk, right? Everyone knows this. And we look at, the best IRL streamer category. Who's Extra Emily? Oh. The one who
Here we go!
literally drove through a red light while looking at her Twitch chat. Oh.
And look at this. Banned for the second time. Extra Emily has been banned twice. The second time for streaming herself running red lights. That's not problematic, Cutie? Oh, no, I forgot. She's part of the little Mean Girls Club, so she gets a pass.
That's not problematic, right? Wait, hold on a second. That's not problematic? And here's the thing. Did she learn her lesson?
Yep.
Oh no, she did it again!
Streamer of the Year nominee Extra Emily with another great driving moment.
Right through a stop sign. And right through a stop sign with a person waiting, looking like they're waiting to cross. With this person waiting to cross, and she just blows the stop sign.
I mean, it's a woman. What do you expect? What do you expect? I mean, you can't. Come on, guys. Come on, what do you... Yeah, I mean, let's just be honest. This is what they all do.
Hey! I'm an excellent driver.
Stop signs are optional.
I'm an excellent driver.
They are if you're streaming.
Dude. Just... Why?
And yeah, she is not because Nux Guy, because don't forget Dan Clancy was the one. Dan Clancy brought Extra Emily to the CEO's office and went, "Well, you're in charge of Twitch now. What are you gonna do?" So yeah, he is another one of Dan Clancy's favorites. That's why. She has it in with Dan Clancy, who's probably goons over her on a daily basis when he's not busy licking Hasan's inverted micropenis. And that's why she's on this, is because she is another Dan Clancy favorite because she's a pretty girl and he can goon over her.
You hear? Why would you sign up for this if you have the spine of Jellywig? Therefore, a lack of a spine entirely. Why would you sign up for this if you're not ready for people to disagree and criticize your choices for the nominees?
And from what I understand, she does this every fucking year. Like, Cutie Cinderella has been in charge of the Streamer Awards for at least a good couple years. And from what I understand, every fucking year, she does this, where she'll cry on stream and go, "Oh, it's so hard putting this together. People get so mad at me because they're favorites. And, oh God, it's so hard, chat. It's so hard. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just trying to make a good show, and people are getting so angry with me. I don't know what I'll ever do." Like, she does this every fucking year. Every year, from what I understand. It's nothing new. It's at this point, it's become a sympathy bit. Because the first time it happens, you can chalk it up to, okay, she didn't know what she was getting into. When it keeps happening again, it's a pattern.
Lizard.
Yes, get her, lizard. Get her. Again.
Lizard.
Yes, right on the eye.
Why would you do this? It's all on you. It's your fault. It's your responsibility. And if you don't like what's happening with the feedback from the situation, then don't do it. That's really all there is to say. That's going to do it for this video. As always, feel free to share your thoughts about today's topics in the comment section down below. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
So, chat, we were able to get one very important piece of information out of that video. We need to call the SCP about Rev's glasses immediately. Chat, get on it. I want everyone on the phones right now. Code orange, code orange. Burn up those phones. Let's get agents deployed right away.